everybody to the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. Actually, no, let's do a crossover. We're doing a crossover episode this week. We got Father Delby, the rabbi himself, the celebrant, the priest, the Holy Ghost from what's it called?
The Hard Yarns podcast.
Exactly, the Hard Yarns podcast, maybe the merch.
Yeah,
it only comes in extra smalls.
So we'll do a crossover. I Want to Meet LeBron James. That makes me hard.
Yeah,
podcast for you.
I was thinking that I Want to Meet LeBron James's Hard Yarn podcast because that makes it seem like I want to meet his dick.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, that'd be a hard yard.
Good, it's massive, and he's excited to see me.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, perfect.
Not as excited as I am to meet you one day.
I can't wait for him to see like the mashup of all the stuff you said about him. It was scary.
It'd be terrifying, wouldn't it?
A white scouser just fangirling. Oh, so good.
It's like I'm stalking you in audio, I'm stalking you in video now as well.
And wait till you see what we have installed later.
When I do get him on the pod, I'll be like, welcome to the first episode.
What happens? Is the goal, once you've met him, that's it? You finish the potty?
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely. Made a suicide with him.
The modern Romeo and Juliet. Yeah.
No, the modern Romeo and Juliet is fucking Tinder.
Yeah. Well, what do they do?
Instead of walking past houses, you just swipe it.
Well, those Romeo and Juliet, he kills us. He kills himself because he can't be with them, right?
Yeah, she pretends to kill herself, doesn't she?
Nah, she's poisoned, but she doesn't die. She wakes up.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
but if you murder suicide, it'd be LeBromeo and Legacyette. You just
Legacyette.
But even if you took the same amount of poison, you'd be dead. He'd just be like a bit woozy because he's 5 times as big as you.
Oh yeah, damn. He'd probably just have a nap. He'd nap it off.
Yeah. I'll
have to up it up with a bit of mustard gas or something in the arena or whatever, old school.
Oh yeah. Long live the king.
Size these fucking ice cubes, lad.
Sunk the Titanic. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the relationship.
Never forget.
Yeah. Didn't it leave from Liverpool?
What?
The Titanic left from Liverpool?
What are you trying to say, lad?
I'm just saying, man.
That we were doing something funny with the map?
I don't know, yeah. I think it left from Liverpool.
No, it did, yeah. It was that was one of the... Because it didn't crash straight away. I think it made from England, America to England, didn't it? And then Liverpool to...
I heard that the real reason it crashed was because there was too many prostitutes on it.
Oh, really?
Loose lips sink ships.
Can you look at the camera and say that, please?
Loose lips sink ships. I've had that up my sleeve for a good 2 years. I've never been able to use it in a combo. Fuck yeah.
I'm just making sure we are recording for this, thank God. It's hard to work in Titanic riffs, you know what I mean? Oh my Lord.
Especially on a basketball party.
Yeah, exactly. We got a dog on the pod as well.
Whatever.
There we go. Hello, dog. Friend of the animals, this podcast, for sure.
Well, that reminds me, I'll move my phone.
It's alright. But yeah, so how you been doing? You've wore the jersey for us. So
this is the closest I had to basketball. It's a future music.
Closest thing you can have to an NBA team, alright?
Yeah, it's a future music festival one. I don't know, what year is it? Has it got the year?
14.
So
that's actually music festival. That was their merch.
Yeah, it was their merch.
Instead of shitty t-shirts like this Hard Yarns one, that's sick.
But I didn't buy it. We were not sober, allegedly, and at the end, I don't know how to use allegedly right. I keep fucking up. We weren't sober. Allegedly.
That makes it seem like people are saying you weren't sober, but you're saying you was fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. So we were messy, and I never buy merch from a festival. Yeah. And my mate was like, dude, if I pay for this, will you wear it? I was like, yeah, fucking oath. And then
why did he want you to wear it?
I don't know. I think he wanted me to do it as a joke because we were just saying, look at these losers in the merch.
Yeah.
All juiced out dudes. Look at these fucking losers. I'm like, I would never wear one. He goes, if I buy one, we wear it. I said, yeah, all right. And then I went around trying to pick up chicks going, hey. And I just point. I'm like, merch. Am I more attractive? Didn't work at all, man.
And then she's like, oh, I'll take a large for my boyfriend. Yeah. No, I'm not selling them, love. I'm trying to... You see it now?
Yeah, it was gross. I felt like it, because it was the end of the night. I felt like, when crocodiles wait at the Nile for all the animals to cross. They're all coming out. I was just trying to pick off the weak and injured.
You were trying to get those buffaloes.
Yeah, so it was bad.
Yeah, the bigger head. Yeah, the slow.
So gross.
The slow ones that can't move that quick.
Yeah, it didn't work.
So what have we got? So it's like this is.
It looks like NBA, but it's
a
Future
giraffe.
Music Festival.
Do you know anything about that? Because you're off your head, maybe. Is that why?
Maybe, yeah. Because
Right.
your body feels here, but your head
Kind of
feels
looks like Christos Porzingis.
I know who that one is. That's one. Is he the white unicorn?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
I told you, yo, he's a fan.
Yeah.
We were meant to have Branchy on, the co-host of the Hard Yarns
Yeah.
podcast. He's the bigger basketball fan.
Yeah.
He's just a natural athlete.
I'm the colour commentator.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is. Yep. I've only just noticed
Flaws
it's a
out,
bloodshot
game.
eye.
Yeah.
That's how you look 2 days after
Flaws
Future.
out, game on.
Flaws out, game on.
No,
Flaws.
claws. It
Flaws?
says claws.
Oh, claws.
What's that mean?
Claws out, game on. Like, let's fucking.
That would be a foul, though, I feel like.
Yeah, well,
It's a scratch.
It's from a Wildcats. It's a Wildcats.
There you go.
Wildcats. Then we
Definitely not official merchandise for the
We
Wildcats.
got an eye,
It's
Future.
just a sick jersey.
Yeah.
This. It kind of looks like a Knicks jersey. That's like the Knicks font.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're probably taking sort of.
I'd
You
rather
know.
have that than a Knicks jersey, though, for sure.
I just use this to.
And then you got the fucking Mordor. So that's
Yeah.
sponsored by fucking Lord
Lord
of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, baby. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's almost you in your hand, Lord of the Rings. Some of the.
Oh, you're damn right, yo. Oh, we'll get to them,
Yeah.
but I'm the poor man's Pat Riley
Yeah.
for sure.
I just use this for workouts now, but I thought, what better thing?
Oh, fuck yeah, that's
Yeah.
sick. I
Yeah,
love
I'm
it.
sweaty.
You're representing the NBA and we're
Yeah.
representing fucking
The
guys on ecstasy.
Yeah.
Sick, yeah.
The National Blokes Association.
It's the MD NBA.
MDMBA?
MD NBA.
Yeah.
That sounds like a TAFE course, that.
Yeah.
Come to TAFE and learn how to handle your MDMA.
Yeah.
Have you been selling your MDMA for 1 point over?
Has your mate spiked your drink before a show?
Yes. Yo, so I gotta tell you, ages ago, fuck you, Brett Blake, he spiked me on MDMA for his 30th birthday. Not mine, his. And could I don't do it, I don't do we now call him old school, you know what I mean? And he spiked me, then I had to do a show in front of 200 people. Were you at that show?
Yeah.
Comedians vs Rappers. Were you on stage or were you at the back?
No, I was with you, yeah.
I was with Cat Daddy last night. It was Cat Daddy, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah?
It was you?
Definitely me, you, Bluntfield, and then...
And Cat Daddy reckons he was there as well?
Yeah, he's at all of them.
Yeah, and Nadia maybe as well?
I think Nadia was on. I've actually...
I don't remember anything. Can you give me some highlights?
I
came out with a LeBron James powder, didn't I?
And you did like a hip hop. You were trying to rap, but you did like a skip and like did a hip hop, a skip, skip, and like did like a move. It was the wildest move ever, but it was funny as fuck.
But it might have been actual hopscotch.
Yeah, you were doing. Yeah, you did hopscotch, man.
Oh,
you did
yes.
a hopscotch down there.
Damn right, yo,
down
nice.
the stage. But it was good because you finished.
Shout out to Chris
punchline.
Cross.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Chris Cross is dead.
One of them died. Yeah, like.
Stop the pod. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal.
We should create a basketball.
Who died,
We'll
Chris
do
or
a Chris
Cross?
crossover. I think it was Chris.
That would just be a regular crossover, I feel like.
Yeah, okay.
But then you'd have to do some with your feet
and then
or
you
whatever.
tribute.
Yeah.
But then you
that's true.
jump after it.
Oh, yeah.
Chris
that's
cross,
true, yeah.
jump, dunk.
Nice. These are all
Chris
regular
cross will
basketball
make you
moves that you all
dunk,
explained.
dunk.
These are all regular, but you all just explain a Chris cross and then a jump shot.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So apparently everybody in the NBA has been paying homage to him for years.
Fuck. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was. I think it was the Chris part. Chris Cross dead. I always thought it was just one dude. Right.
No, it was two of them, wasn't it?
Yeah. So one was Chris something, and the other guy was
yeah.
something Cross. Chris Kelly of the '90s rap duo. Chris Cross died of a drug overdose. Oh, that was ages ago.
In
2013. Someone else died as well. Well, obviously the other guy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Upsetting.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Chris Cross.
Oh yeah.
I poured some out for the dead homies, but I don't want to ruin the rug.
And Waters Escape was awesome.
We're in a beautiful chapel today.
Oh yeah.
Which will I'll tell you why later. But we're in the house of God.
Yeah.
It's a very special event going on later. Let's talk about, because you're an avid bettor, the same as me.
I am. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You win a lot more bets than me.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
So you're probably better than me.
Yeah.
But
I've been banned from Sportsbet.
Oh, that's my one, Sportsbet.
Yeah,
What are you on now?
Well, I'm banned completely. I can't even put a bet on AFL. Like they've banned me.
Is that because you win too much?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
What
think I
about
spoke
TAB? I done a TAB commercial for betting American sports on that now as well.
What,
Yeah.
they paid you to do an ad?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And they paid me $2,700 and they cut me out. All it was my hands holding a phone. I said I only knew because I had scars there from basketball. I was like, they're my hands, Nan. Nan, they're my hands.
You're like the hand model from Zoolander. And you're gonna
have to but it's David Duchovny.
Yeah,
yes,
that's you.
So literally, it's just if you see it, you probably think it's female hands, but it's guys' hands covered in cocoa butter and a nail it perfectly. And they cut me out, but I was like, that's sick. Yeah. I napped on set all day. I was tired as fuck. Sick. It was dope. Yeah. So get on that. But I
don't use Tab because the odds are always. I shouldn't rip a sponsor here, but their odds are always like.
They cut me out. Fuck Tab, yo.
Yeah, their odds are always the worst.
I'm using that Tab money to bet on sports bet apps. That's how much I don't give a shit yet.
Yeah, well, I got banned from footy, and now they max my bet. So if I try to put money on, like if I put 50 on, it'll go, max bet allowed $6. So they've got whatever their maths is. They only let me win a certain amount, which is fucked.
That's so crazy. But I guess that's illegal. That's legal, isn't it?
It's legal, but it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't. So, that's like.
They've just
said, it's like in a casino, can they kick you out if you're winning too much?
Yes.
Can they?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. You're like, I should leave,
it's
really?
The worst. The only one that don't ban you was the Tab because you can
yeah, of course. Yeah. And the people behind there don't give a shit. They're like fucking 17-year-old kids. Yeah. But in a casino, I thought they'll like give you like a room and stuff because they want to try and win it back, don't they?
Well, yeah, but if you keep winning, they just ask you to leave. Yeah. They ask you like with 8 dudes to leave.
Yo, at that point, it's like, you should leave then. Yeah, you know 100%. What I mean? It's like they know, like,
that's like take your money and go. But they do try to get you back and buddy you up. Like my mate's just tried to quit.
They'll email you for fucking promotion offers or whatever.
He's tried to quit because he's like, it's not good. Yeah. Because he spends quite a bit on it, and they've sent him a link today, like, hey, take this survey, you get a $500 free bet. Hey, here's a $250 free bet, so they keep, even because they've noticed he stopped betting.
That's tough to say, $250. Yeah. Even the $50 bonus bets get me, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, boys.
I'm in.
Because I'm in a Facebook group with it's me, my boy Ronan and Shin.
Yeah.
We're called the Syndicate. Yeah. So we normally do like, we'll just split it 3 ways. So with the basketball, we'll normally do like 25 each, or on the big games, 50 each. Yeah. So it just all adds up, you know what I mean? And all my suggestions never make it through. Never make it through.
We'll have to do a crossover with the You're on My Multi podcast in Conway and started doing.
Yes, nice. But, about that.
Yeah, my biggest win is from Sportsbet on NBA because I didn't know what I was doing, but I like the same game multis.
Yeah, yeah.
So I only ever usually bet on the Lakers because Bron and Davis are usually.
they're due.
They're always
20 and 10 easy.
Yeah, one will go high, the other will go low. So I just mix it up, and the most I won was $550 or $5 because of those.
Oh, that's nice.
Had a rebounds, assists, and a point score special between them.
So you were at the points and rebounds for AD, assists and rebounds for LeBron probably. Yeah.
So it was like they give you the line, so it was like 7.5. I always went Davis under because he would bet on assists. I'd always go him under and points over. Sure. And then who was it? LeBron. I think I went points because whenever LeBron goes low, I just notice this because I don't watch basketball. But whenever LeBron goes low, Davis goes high.
Oh,
it's really rare when they both go hard. Yeah. So
I mean, in the playoffs, but that's playoffs. Because if they both have like 25-point games, or one has 30, one has 25, you're not beating them. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
but the hardest league I always found was to pick LeBron for rebounds because he'd either go sick on the rebounds, or he'd go hell low and big on the assists.
Oh, I mean, like last year, it was always go over on the rebounds because you knew that he was making a point to average to average a double in assists, and he wanted to lead the league in assists.
I wish
he made that like quite common, really. Like as soon as like he'd always said that back in the day. He's going to be first in points when it's all said and done. And he's
who's the leading point scorer right now?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's what I thought.
Lou Alcindor.
And that was before 3-pointers.
That was before 3-pointers, yeah. That was his name, Lou Alcindor. That was his slave name, and then it was like not slave, like his family name or whatever. Then he changed it to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, became Muslim.
Was there a big thing about that, like Muhammad Ali, or did Muhammad Ali set the way for that?
This was after that.
Because I didn't even know that. You always hear about people having a sad about Muhammad Ali changing his name. Yeah. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's like.
I know.
Never heard any.
Well, Lou Alcindor, I think he changed because Cassius Clay won a bunch of fights when he was Cassius Clay. Lou Alcindor was just dominating in college as that name. Then when he came into the league, he was pretty much Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Right.
From what I remember of.
Yeah. So what about Meta World Peace? When did he become all...
Oh my lord, he went the other way with it. It was when people didn't give a shit about him anymore.
Was it Ron Artest?
Yeah, Ron Artest. So then
Ron Artest, formerly known as Meta World Peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fucking prisoner, formerly known as.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of, I think he kind of done it because, well, I think he just lost his mind a bit, and then it was like, oh, this got me back in the limelight. I think as well. I don't know. I think he was a born again Christian or whatever. I the fuck knows. Which he didn't seem very fucking Christian when he was punching Crown members in the Malice in the Palace. I'll tell you that. That wasn't holy water. He was fucking punching them. Did you know about that? Don't you? Oh no!
Was it like
so, you know the Malice in Palace? Yeah,
somebody jumped the thing.
Yeah, he punched the wrong guy. Somebody threw a cup and he punched like a fan. He punched the wrong guy. That's the worst part of it.
That's awesome.
This guy's like, "Yo, run!" and then bang.
So that's he was like the Eric Cantona of NBA. Didn't Eric Cantona fly kick a fan?
Yeah, but Eric Cantona was a better player than Ron Artest ever was for sure.
Yeah,
he's probably one of the best Man U players of all time.
Yeah, right.
And I fucking hate Man U, but.
One bet I remember came in was the only NBA knowledge I had was when Durant came back for I think it was the playoffs. I was like, he's going to break down. It's way too soon. Was that when he was at?
In 2019 finals?
When he was with Steph Curry?
Ooh, yeah.
So I just went him unders on everything.
Game 4?
Yeah.
No
way.
I
went him unders on everything because I was like, he's going to break down. This is way too soon. And then he started on fire. I was like, fuck, what the done?
Yeah, exactly.
And then he just went, bang. And I was like,
see for me, money. I would have went the other way because, especially with Durant, it's like even coming off this injury now, it's scary how good he is. It's like a comeback game for him. You know what I mean? Especially in the finals and all that. It's like he would, and he still had so much to prove because it's like people thought that he could. The Warriors done it without him, and then they were like, "Oh, can he do it again without him?" But then they made it to the finals without him. In the Western Conference Final, they beat Portland, so he would have come back with a vengeance, be like, "No, you fucking need me." Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To like.
Well, didn't he try sue him, or he was not happy because they forced him to come back too early?
Nah, that was like the whole Kawhi thing. I guess that's why Kawhi left the Spurs. But I don't think so because the GM was like crying and stuff like that. The pussy. Yeah. So it was like, and then he left anyway. So like that's it.
Fuck. Did they win that series or no?
No, Toronto won.
Right.
But there's an asterisk next to it because there was no Clay or Durant. There's a fucking asterisk next to it. That's what I said. Fucking Canada, shut up.
Cool.
But the biggest win I had on basketball, I don't know now because I bet like fucking 3 times a week on it. That in football. But the biggest win, like the major win and the win that I needed to get me to Edinburgh Fringe is 2016.
To get you to the Fringe?
Yeah.
You're like, have you watched that Adam Sandler one, the Diamonds one, where he's like betting on the basketball? I need this. It's
Uncut Gems.
Yeah, Uncut Gems.
God, that got my blood pressure at an all-time high, that movie. Like, literally, you know how crazy that bet was?
Yeah.
If they didn't win the tip, the bet was fucked. The tip, it means nothing. Mate. The tip, he didn't win the tip. I'm like, you're crazy. And it wasn't even a finals game. It was the first round of the playoffs. You're like, come on, And it wasn't even a game 7. It was like a game 3.
So many times I've been ruined by the tip.
I'm gonna check this because I don't trust. Here we go. We're cooking. There's no way you bet on the tip anymore.
My tip has let me down so many times, man. It's not good, eh?
After a few babies, I ain't putting money on this.
But you know,
how crazy is that? Though he had the biggest multi ever.
It is fictional. It is fictional.
At the start of it, he goes, "We got the tip. We're good." Everybody's in that glass cage. Like, you're killing me.
It's such a great ending, though. What happened? Like, I'm like, that would definitely happen.
Oh
that is the number one thing you do.
Shouldn't have fucking killed him.
Yeah.
No, because they could have got. They were getting the money anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, he was pissed off.
Yeah,
everything you did to him.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, so sorry, your biggest bet to get you to Edinburgh Fringe?
It didn't involve fucking blood diamonds now. So. It was KG killed it in that role as well. But the best part was I knew how the game because it was based on true story. No, it was based on a true story.
Yeah. But
maybe
they made the fiction behind
so it's like I knew they would win the game, so I was like, boys, chill, you're good. You're good, baby. KG hasn't given himself a game, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think the Falcon Crystal thing's true for KG.
No, that's all just made up. The rest, so the
guys, it's not based on a.
It's not based on a true story. They made up a fictional thing to go along with the real life.
Oh, okay, that's pretty sick. Yeah,
it's wicked.
Mine was 2016. That LeBron's greatest ring, one of the comeback, the best fucking comeback of all time, really.
Yeah.
The only team in the finals to come back from 3-1 down.
I remember this.
So I put a bet on them to win, obviously the standard. Then I put another bet on when they were 3-1 down, because I was like, fuck. And I needed that money for Edinburgh Fringe. Down? I had fucking flights to buy. I had accommodation to pay for and all that. Like, they were waiting on the money and all that. So I was like, fuck, I doubled down.
Yeah.
And then I got like...
What were the odds for when they were 3-1 down? Like 10-1?
I can't even remember because the weed's so fucked. But yeah, it was something crazy like that. It was something where I've been like, oh, I haven't seen this before. You know what I mean? It might have been even more 10-1.
Yeah, that means if it's never been done, it should have been like 20-1.
Yeah. I had like 100 on it just normally. Then I put another 50 on it or something. And I think I won like $1,000, something like that, which was sick on both of them. And then I had a few like that was I had a few more bets, obviously, like players and points and all that shit. Yeah. So that I won like 1,100. I know it was like 800 quid. Yeah. So whatever that was, because that was still on my old account that I shared with my granddad.
Sweet.
But that was because I had a fucking shit ass phone, so I was doing it on a laptop and stuff. Then you know what I mean? So but then he kicked me off. Like a year after, he kicked me off his account as well because I was betting too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where phones is like, it's great for betting, but it's also terrible for betting.
Fingerprint, I've put a bet on. Like fingerprint on my phone, I've put the bet on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like literally, it's crazy.
It's so accessible.
I know.
So
I think I've still got a bet on now. Like I'm still pending for a multi or something for a football one.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my Trump. I'm still waiting on my Trump bet to come in.
You bet on that?
Yeah, man.
On Trump to win?
There's all conspiracy. I reckon he's coming back. They reckon he's coming back.
Yo.
That's what they say. Is it over though? LeBron was down 3-1 and he came back.
That's crazy.
Is it over?
That's so true. Yeah. With this one, I'd say yeah.
Yeah. Well, it has been declared official. But all the conspiracy theorists. That's like
the playoffs happening in June. It's already over, and you're like, come on! It's like they've got the rings, lad. I've watched the game. It's not best of 55.
It's just a season bet. Yeah, so that's good, man. That's a pretty solid win.
What's the weirdest thing you've bet on?
Oh man,
because that's pretty weird. The fucking betting on the election and that.
Yeah, I bet on The Bachelor. So
it's reality TV though, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I just had the inside word that Nikki won, and I kept hearing from all these different sources, Nikki won. Trust me, it's a lock. So I put like $600 on her at like 3-1 at the start, and then she got all the way down to the final two, and he chose the other chick. So
wait, you put it at the start. How would people know?
Because it's finished filming. So like I heard from 3 independent sources. One was like, her brother plays footy with me. The other one was I spoke to a producer at Channel 10. And the other one was
what the fuck?
And these are all people I trust.
Inside track as well.
But I think it's like, I think the producers deliberately were putting out misinformation, so it was more of a shock. Yeah. Like people think they know who's actually won.
Because if you worked on that set, you'd have to sign some sort of disclaimer, wouldn't you? And but you could, I guess, technically tell somebody that isn't a family member. How would they really know that you know them? You know what I mean?
But Sportsbet do monitor like, if there's a big influx all of a sudden, they'll cap it and it's like a $20 max. But man, my whole...
But if you get in there before that, like how much was that paying? 6? Oh, so you're getting like, shit.
But like everyone bet on it. So like about 15 dudes I knew all had like between $200 and $500 on. So Sportsbet cleaned up.
Is that it? Do you get a bonus bet for that, for coming second or
Nah, you get a fucking reality check
for placing?
For being a dumb cunt. Yeah, no place bets. It was all or nothing.
You've been betting on the season of Narcos. Yeah. I reckon Pablo's going to make it.
He's coming back, mate. He's coming back. I know he's down. But yeah, so I mean, and then there's always the ones when I first started betting, like you do overnight bets like ping pong and all like floorball and shit, just put them in multis, just dumb shit. But
that's true.
Other than that, I'm pretty... Yeah. I'll bet on anything.
I tell you, this is a good inside basketball bet for you. Bet on, especially if it's two teams that are probably like quite similar, you know what I mean? You're not sure who's going to win.
Okay, so this is like and just advice.
Yeah, advice, right that. It's always great odds. Put a team to win and have whatever team you think's going to win and then have tied at half time.
Oh, yeah?
They rarely tie. Well, I'm trying to say...
It's pretty hard.
It's like... Yeah, but it's not that crazy.
Yeah.
For the odds that it's paying, it's not that crazy. I've won 2 of them. I've put a tenner on, and you get like $3.50 back. So you're laughing. You know what I mean? It's like 13 to 1 or something like that. Yeah. So that's that. So that's a good one. So pick like if you figure if it's like a team that where it's like close, you know what I mean? Like Lakers Clippers could maybe go either way or whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to go either way, and then Clippers dominated, right, in the first game back.
Yeah, but I mean that's they've barely he had like 6 weeks off. You know what I mean? Yeah,
That's
exactly.
insane.
LeBron still got champagne on his breath. He doesn't give a shit. Like,
Yeah.
And now we're top anyway. Now you know what I mean. And we're still not
Yeah.
even playing that well. AD still hasn't had that game where he's like 30 and 15. You know what I mean?
Was
Just
Anthony
fucking
Durant?
dominating.
I think Davis. I was just thinking.
Yeah.
But did you see
so
about
yeah,
the
team to win and half time
Yeah.
to tie. That's a good bet for everybody.
Did you hear the story about the guy that would gamble on NBA, like lines, halftime lines, and quarter time lines?
What do you mean lines?
Just how many Coke lines that the players would do it. No, it was like line is like plus or minus.
Oh yeah,
There was a dude that watched it, and he picked up this pattern where it would be like half time, full time. There was something that was real super consistent, and he made millions, man. So
holy shit, that's like Moneyball shit.
Yeah, it was. I have a feeling it was something to do with Moneyball.
Oh, that's sick.
He was watching the pattern. It was something linked there.
To be honest, even you saying
Should've
that now, I
Moneyball.
could think back in the day. I hate the fucking Warriors. Like, but back in the day, the Warriors never lost a third quarter.
Yeah.
So that was set in stone.
Yeah.
You could put money on that. You could put money on Durant and Steph coming out and at least having like 10 points each and that. So it was like you could do that. So I could see what. And then some players, their plus or minus is better. Like LeBron and Caruso's, like you're like, oh, that's good for maybe 7 points, 3 assists or something in this time frame.
Yeah.
So like. Even thinking now I could do it, but if you actually thought about it, then
he moneyballed it, man. I have a feeling that it might be something to do with that guy from Moneyball, that he was like a hell mathematical statistician, and the NBA was something where it just followed this pattern. But also you had the corrupt refs as well, which I think he was picking up on. Do you remember how all the refs were all?
Yeah, the few years ago they done there was the corrupt thing. I think it was the Pistons.
But it was in the late '90s, maybe even.
Yeah. Oh no, maybe it was one of the Houston series. I think it was.
But there's the only other thing with NBA I've noticed when I try to bet on it, all the names, like I look at the names and I think this guy sounds shit. Like Gianni and
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. Like I saw that, I was like, man, this guy sounds like an immigrant. And I see him, he's a big black dude.
He's Greek.
I know he's Greek, but he's like a black Greek dude. I'm like racially stereotyping.
Oh, he's top 3 players in the league.
I know, he's a beast, but I didn't know that. And I'm looking at all the names, man. It's as soon as it's like DeMar or like LaShawn, I'm like, okay, that's going to be a black guy. I'll bet on that, you know. But then I see other names where I'm like, oh, this guy sounds like hell shit.
Yeah.
And then I see him.
Luka Doncic. You wouldn't be betting on Luka Doncic, would you?
White guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Croatian or something. But he always gets like triple doubles, eh?
Lithuanian, I think.
He always gets triple doubles.
He's a beast, yeah.
So I saw that, and when I saw him, I just knew about him. But there were certain guys' last names where I'm like, oh, they sound like trash.
Like Porzingis when he comes back, if there's bets for 3 or plus 3-pointers in a game, that's good money. Really? Put that on him, yeah.
But I'm looking at it going, oh, they like Caldwell Pope. I'm like, that's a white guy.
Caldwell Pope, yeah.
Is he a black guy?
No, but his first name's Katavius.
Okay,
so he's black.
So, but there's what's Caruso? Black?
Alex Caruso. No, he's white.
White guy.
He's white as fuck.
Sounds white.
Yeah.
But most of the guys I'll look, I'll be like,
LeBron James. French.
Nah.
Is this the method you're going through, really?
Yeah, but I mean, it was just a surprise to see.
Paul George is the whitest name ever.
Yeah, that's true. Sounds like one of the Beatles, eh?
Yeah.
But so I would be betting based on the names.
The Clippers arena.
What's the Holiday? The guy that cost my bet the other day.
Justin Holiday.
Is that Jay Holiday?
Yeah, Jay Holiday. Yeah.
Black dude.
Yeah. He's on the same brother with there's 3 brothers. He's on the team with Aaron Holiday, and his brother plays for the Bucks now as well. Drew Holiday. The Knicks.
Drew Holiday.
If you want to bet on underrated teams this year, the Knicks aren't doing too bad. Betting it now before the bubble pops.
What?
Julius Randle's getting fucking. He's dominating, but Tim Thibodeau will overwork him the way he fucking overworked D Rose and probably injure him. So get some cheeky ones on the Knicks. The Hawks are going to be nice this year.
Well, Branchy's tip.
What else? Oh, THT for the Lakers.
Sounds like a
for
drug.
Points. THT.
THT.
Yeah, Tylen Horton-Tucker. Write that down.
Right.
That's sick as well. THT on over points. He's crushing it this year.
The thing that is hard to bet on is
Montrez on over rebounds.
Alright, THT points.
Yeah.
Montrez
rebounds.
Is he? How do you spell his last name?
With a Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Was there a guy for the Raptors that's like Montreal or something?
For the Raptors?
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam.
Nah, but that was a name where I was like, he sounds shit.
Yeah,
He's a black dude as well,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Is he
he's
French?
African as fuck.
Oh, African, yeah.
He's like Congo, so they got like a French
I was looking at him
thing
going,
there,
he doesn't sound good, but then he would just chop. He won me quite a bit of money, actually, every time I'd back him.
Yeah.
For overs.
Oh, last year and the year before, he had career years, like most improved in that.
Yeah, Branchie's tip this year is he reckons that the Nets and the Lakers...
calling us from the grave.
Yeah.
The Nets and the Lakers. Finals.
Brooklyn versus LA final.
Yeah, I'll go with LA for sure. Lakers, and then you can't bet against Durant. But today, Kyrie Irving, there's a post. Nobody knows where he is. He's the guy who believes in the flat Earth. He's gone off the grid. He hasn't played 2 games. The coach, nobody knows where he is.
Oh, that links in with some of the stuff that's going on with the Trump, like the conspiracy thing.
Go.
There's all like blackouts all over the world. I reckon at their cleaning house, all the pedophiles.
No, but Kyrie Irving's black.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's not like woke.
In the
You're
KKK.
saying black guys can't be smart.
No, I'm saying you said about the KKK.
No, they're cleaning up corruption.
You're trying to make me say that black guys are smart. You dog. You dickhead.
Corruption.
You'll probably edit this in and fucking post it. And are you done with ruining my relationship or?
Hey man,
you dickhead.
I didn't ruin it. Your love of anyway. We won't go there.
Shut up.
We got corruption.
Hey, Pony. You're a dickhead for that as well.
I actually posted that.
I know. I couldn't share that at all. I laughed more. I was like, she'll see this as well.
That's a great clip, though. It's pretty funny.
It is funny, though.
Just where you just come out with a confession.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's going to be on confessional. You write it down.
Hopefully this cut out. No, we're good. If anyone can cut out, it's that part.
But maybe he's involved in all the in the uprising.
So it's an underground black society.
No.
Oh.
It's just like what they think is happening is Trump is cleaning houses, getting rid of all the corruption, all the pedophiles, and that's what's happening in this next sort of 2-week period. That's why there was the raid on the Capitol House.
Do you reckon they were destroying files in there?
Yeah, well, no, they were getting stuff. So the theory goes that
But Trump was in the White House. Couldn't he just grab it himself?
No, he wasn't in the White House. This was in Capitol Building. This is
it's not
the
the White House
section, but all the people that were in there. And again, this is tin hat talk, but some of it's came like Branchy knows way more, but some of it's came out to be true. They think that there was secret agents or secret operatives blended in with the Trump crew when they raided it, and they got some computers in there that's like implicating all these pedophiles, human traffickers, everything.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is like people that would have dirt on Trump?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Just stuff to do with, nothing to do with Trump. Just like all the fucked up shit that they've been doing. Like apparently, again, I don't know how reliable it is, but they took that Natalie LaRosia, or whoever that chick is, her laptop with the deal that China was buying General Electric from America for $5.4 billion, and then Pakistan, all their power went out as like a sign saying that you can't take America's electricity. Yeah, it's fucking. I can't explain it as good as Branchy does, but we'll do one on.
But then, how would Kyrie? How would he fit into it?
Well, because what's like all the QAnon and all that shit.
Yeah.
They're all saying like now is the time to just chill out, go dark. Yeah. Let everything take its place for the next 14 days, so it matches up with him disappearing.
That's true though, like off the grid.
Off the grid, yeah.
Like
I'll tell you what, I'll read
friends can't even contact them and shit like that.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Trump's been moved around like a chess piece, had to all exert, it appears there were some special ops members dressed as Trump supporters who went in with the crowd of protesters. They were able to secure 20 plus laptops with hard drives with data regarding sex trafficking intel from Pelosi and Schumer's offices. There's going to be like implementation of the Insurrection Act. There's got 13 days.
Kyrie, we know where you are.
Yeah, so it's full on, man.
You in the basement of the Oval Office digging up with a spoon.
Yeah, he's probably using his contacts to help out.
That's crazy. Oh my lord.
Yeah, it says we're asking for you to now stay in your homes. Do not, under any circumstances, interfere with the operation. You'll see things unfold. Our plan's almost complete.
It's like page stuff.
It's what it is. Yeah.
It's like a page.
So watch
but
this
against
space.
the government, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
watch this space.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But when you get Branchy, he's full deeper into it.
He loves this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
But I mean, who knows? If nothing happens, then it's just all bullshit.
Yeah.
But that Kyrie Irving's gone missing is fucking.
I'll message Branch. No, because he's one of those guys who fucking believes in all this weird Illuminati shit and all that, and it's that timeline.
Yeah.
And he off the grid.
Off the grid.
And that's the whole point they're saying. Stay inside, don't communicate. Right. Oh my god. All right, on a night of notes, I gotta make sure this is still nice.
It's like, you're like Wolfie, man. We did a potty. We spoke for 55 minutes. Me, him, and Mandy Knight. And he started having panic attacks, and he checked he hadn't recorded any of it, man.
Yo, I just keep checking anyway. just because me and Sam done a few where it was like, we don't care, but and we missed it, so I was like, and we're cooking, so this is sick, you know what I mean? Loose lips sink ships.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually a common phrase now. I literally thought, like, what would work? That was it. Loose what?
Loose tips sink the nicks? I don't know.
Loose tips sink the nicks? Loose tips. I mean, just their owner sinks the mix. Yeah. James Delby. Let's end it because you are a what is it? Yeah. What are you, celebrant?
Yeah, I'm a married celebrant.
So legally, you can marry people, can't you? People pay you to marry them.
I can. Were we going to do LeBron versus Jordan before, or not? Like,
we'll do after, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Yep, I can legally marry people.
You can legally marry people.
Yeah. So when he came on Hard Johns, he thought I was a priest or a rabbi.
Father Delby.
Yeah. Big Daddy Delby. Yeah. But he didn't realise I have power invested in me by the law.
Not the Lord.
Not the law. The law, not the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can marry people legally if you don't want to go to a church. So I'm the one to see.
Well, can you legally? I've got LeBron James here.
Yeah.
This is it. It's LeBron James here, and thank you, Sam, a fan of the pod, for bringing me this to the Comedy Lounge on the weekend. Obviously we can't have LeBron here with COVID, but I've spoke to LeBron. He's fine with it.
Oh, that's cool. So that's called consent. First of all,
that's consent.
Yeah, so important. I can't marry someone. I can't marry someone.
Consent.
Hashtag me 23.
So can you marry me to LeBron now?
Legally, I can't purport this to be a marriage, but we can do a commitment ceremony.
Commitments. That's perfect. That's it. You know what I mean?
And I know that he's fully aware.
All right. Well, you call, and this is the ring. You can put that on my. You can put that on my hand as well.
So, as a commitment ceremony between you and LeBron James, first of all, I would have to say, okay, guys, I just need you to know that this is not a legal wedding, but we're here today to celebrate the commitment between Kyle, the King Legacy, and King LeBron James. They've had a relationship that have started when you were just a young boy. 2003. Okay, so how old were you?
I was.
Were you of age first of all?
I was 50.
Okay, so there was no grooming involved in this.
No, there was no group because he was 18. He was 17. I was 15.
Right. So the love has developed naturally.
Yeah, the love has developed.
Okay, so usually I say, with this ring, it's like a circle. It's never ending. It's trust. But today we're going to say with this ring, it's much like a basketball hoop.
This is great.
You're going to score with each other. You're going to be there for the 3s and 2s. You're going to be there for the layups. Every now and again in your relationship, you'll have some fouls. Okay, that's all right. And if things are going really well, you can introduce someone else to the bedroom and have some and ones. So Carl Legacy.
Foul! He's gone back door.
He's gone to back door play.
He's going to the back door.
And if you do divorce,
I'm rich, bitch.
You have half the court.
Yeah.
So, will you take this ring as a sign of your commitment to King LeBron James?
I do.
Okay. And I've just seen over there, LeBron, we're going to have to take a different kind of ring from Legacy.
Wait, no, I've got a laugh my ring for him here.
Sweet. Okay, so we'll put that on as a sign of your commitment and
trust.
That's
his veil. That's his veil. Yeah.
We'll take the veil off.
That's his veil. And then we'll put this on his foot.
Mr. James, will you take this laugh mob ring as a sign of your commitment?
It looks like he's on house arrest now. It's an Asbo. I'll put it around his dick.
All right. Fuck. That's probably life size too. By the power vested in me, by our law and Lord, I would like to officiate this wedding. And
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Say this is an official commitment ceremony. So for the first time ever, I now introduce you, Mr. and Mr. LeBron King Legacy.
Yes! Fourth MVP!
Most valuable penis.
Most valuable penis.
So, congratulations.
Yes. I will love you forever and ever. I cherish you, my love.
Did you want to say a personal vow?
Yes, I have. Okay. I've got him.
All right.
Hopefully the battle lasts for the next 3 hours. I've got a few fixtures. When everybody turned their back on you in 2000, 2010, I said no. I did not burn my jersey. I stayed with you, and you rewarded me with 4 rings and love in my heart that I can't. I know I'm trying to be strong as well. I'm trying to be strong as well.
Yeah.
When Dirk Nowitzki tried to keep us down, we beat him anyway. Oh. Let's say the one thing we say right before we go to bed. Fuck the Warriors. Now this is creepy if you see this. This is creepy. But you can't do nothing with married, baby.
Warriors come out to play. Congratulations.
As you can know, Steph was not invited.
Yeah. Sorry, Steph. But now you're married to a bobblehead. So
I appreciate it. Nice.
Lube it up before you put it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put him that way.
It's going to hurt coming out. Going in.
Then it's like a little stool.
Yeah.
Sick.
LeBron shaped those. That's awesome.
He's got the exact same jawline as well. That's the best part. It's square as fuck.
Yeah,
all right. Final question of that. I want to meet LeBron James's Hard Yarn podcast.
Oh yeah.
MJ or LeBron 1-on-1. So to 11. Who you got?
Yeah. So after watching the Jordan doco, just his tenacity and his desire to never lose, I just think you'd have to back him in, even though LeBron's a bigger, better physical specimen.
Yeah.
And he's just a beast, man. He's just so huge. I didn't realize how big he was because everything's in proportion.
280 pounds, yeah.
You know, he's like, everything's in proportion, so you don't notice. So I think I'll back Jordan just because of his tenacity, his attitude of not losing no matter what, and he's too competitive. I'd have to say Jordan just on that alone.
I would. That's fucking. I'm glad you've done your research. I like that, to be honest. I would say, obviously, I'm going to take LeBron because that's my. I've watched so much LeBron. I mean, yeah, of course. We've just got married. We're going to start fighting our first fight straight away. As if no.
Not going to let a Jordan come between you.
Let me sit on the left there. Can't let a Jordan come between us, definitely. But I would say, like one of LeBron's best assets is passing a rebound. In a one-on-one, the passing's lost. The rebound's kind of lost, really, because if you're at the rim, you're going to score. That's a given. If you get past your man, there's no one else at the rim. Yeah. So I would say, in the post, LeBron has got the fucking power and all that, so you can overpower him and stuff like that. But then Jordan's turnaround jumper is fucking up there with one of the most unguardable shots. You know what I mean? So I would still give it to, I'd give it to LeBron just over sheer power. Yeah. And LeBron's in it 36 and Michael Jordan's 50. So you didn't specify one era.
I mean, I feel like LeBron could probably block almost everything in Jordan.
Yeah. But both prime, I'd go 11. It'd be like 11-9, I think.
Yeah, I'd say 11-9 to Jordan.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fair enough.
Branchy, he has done his research for us.
Yeah.
He said some stuff on the Bulls, but with Michael Jordan, his heart says Jordan, but massive argument both ways. Should just be happy that we get to watch one of the greatest players ever to play in real time. So it's a bit of a sitting on the fence.
So gay.
But he did
make a decision.
He said Kyrie Irving is into all of it, so he will know what's happening, or at least he thinks he knows what's happening. So,
okay. Always this back to the thing. Yeah. Nice. Well, don't ruin our wedding day by talking about Kyrie Irving. Another person who wasn't invited. Thank you, Father Delby, for doing the pod and marrying us legally. I'm in Perth. We're doing a bunch of shows. Tell me your shows real quick.
So we've got at the Stables Bar, basically. I got 30 Years Single as my solo.
That's sick.
Then Whose Rhyme Is It Anyway, which is epic. Me and Max Shane. It's a freestyle rap show. And The Confessional.
That's the one.
You're going to be the father.
That's got to be sick.
He's going to step in for me for one of the shows. But that is those are the 3 best shows to
you get the people on stage and they put in confessionals, like things they might have done, like, oh, I fucking came on my dog once. Or
I married LeBron in a commitment ceremony.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Oh, don't you? The video that I post, we'll then I'll put that in there. Yeah, everybody will know by then.
Yeah. It's epic. And then we give you Tim Tams and Goon instead of the church, which give you a wine and cracker and a blowjob. So. It's more fun.
You definitely ain't no priest, I tell you.
Sounds good.
All right. See you later, lad.
Cool. Bye.